Hey guys, I'm Jamie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if it's not your first time. If it is your first time, a giant bird just flew by my screen. If it is your first time, I live in Florida. I'm loving kind of changing up my wardrobe to mostly only warm weather clothes, and I have a little bit of a shopping haul today. First though, I wanted to point out little Miss Luna back here on the couch. She's not supposed to be on the couch. I put her there because she was basically looking like she was about to jump up. So I have to keep an eye on her throughout this video to make sure that she doesn't try to jump down because she slipped a disc in her back. She is improving, but she's not supposed to jump on or off of things for the rest of her life. So we need to be really careful with her. We will get her stairs or a ramp or something. We haven't yet because technically she's not supposed to be on these things. She's supposed to be on crate rest. She is. We just, when we're home, she's outside of the crate and we just kind of keep a very close eye on her all the time. We don't want her to be in the crate 24 hours a day. She doesn't want that either. So for those of you who have been asking about Luna and checking in on her, she's doing okay. She's being her little diva self, as usual. Anyway, today I am going to get into a Ross and Marshalls haul. I have made a couple of trips to Ross and Marshalls within the last couple of weeks and have picked up a few things. Some of them you may have seen in my what I wore videos, and a couple of them will be brand new because I haven't worn them before today. So I have mostly bottoms, which is very unlike me. I am a tops and dresses kind of girl. I do have one dress, but I don't have tons of bottoms to kind of change things up. So I thought it would be really fun to grab a few bottoms and new pairs of pants and just try some different things. So I have 5 or 6 items here. I'm going to show them to you, and I'm going to start with the pair of pants that I'm already wearing. I wore these to work today, so they don't have tags or anything. I have started to wear them in. They're so cute. I have to find out who the brand is though. Okay. I am in some pretty natural light. I do have my ring light on, but there's so much natural light coming from the window behind you guys. I have like a big sliding glass door behind you. So I really wanted to take advantage of the natural light today. So I'm not sure the colors are 100% correct, but these pants are by C&C California, is what the tag says. They are kind of like a linen feel. I'm not sure if they're linen or a linen blend. I'll have to be careful washing them, but they are so light and airy. That's what I'm going for because when I'm at work all day, the air conditioning is on. I want to be able to cover my legs if I want to, but I want to go outside and enjoy the warm weather as well at lunchtime. So this is my compromise. So these pants they're almost like a cargo feel, but in a little bit of a jogger style when you roll up the bottoms. So I'm going to unroll the bottom of one so you can see, because it's almost like a totally different look if you unroll it. So this has like a little bit of a slit on the side, but it's a rounded slit. So the way I wore it today was rolled up. So I had a little bit more leg showing, and yeah. Other than that, they're like a gray blue color, which I really, really like. I wore it with this almost like coral pink tank top that I just got from Amazon Essentials. They are super basic. I accidentally bought 2 of these at 2 different times because I loved the color so much, but I thought it was a fun color with these blue and gray pants. They have a little bit of a tie here, so that's why I have this tank top tucked in, because I felt like when I put the top on like over the pants, there was too much of a bulge here from the tie. So anyway, that's the look. I'm going to roll this back up. Actually, I'm not going to be changing, but that is my first item that I got. These were around $15 or $16. I absolutely love the prices at Ross. Actually, these I believe came from Marshalls, and I really just got them a couple of days ago, maybe a week or so ago. All right, on to the next item. Next up is a pair of jeans by Lucky Brand. I'm going to pan down so you can see them. I probably should have done this with the other pants, but I neglected to, and I'm not going to go back and refilm that segment. So these are really fun because they're a little bit of a crop, but they're also not wide-legged, which is what all of my other cropped pants are. So I really like these. I think they'd be super cute with a heel. I don't wear a ton of heels, so I'm just wearing them with my slightly stacked heel Crocs that I wear all the time. But I love the dark wash because I feel like that works well for all seasons. I may, if I can find something like this, pick it up in a lighter wash too. This is really nice for work. I feel like it looks a little bit more professional, and I can wear these for work because they don't have any distressing, and I am allowed to wear jeans every day at work. So here's the back of these. I really like that you can't see the stitching very well. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see. I do not like jeans that have highly visible stitching. So these are a good fit, and they fit really nicely. These were around $25, and I think I got them at Ross, but possibly Marshall's. I wish I could remember, but I cannot. Anyway, let's move on to the two skirts that I got. All right, this next skirt, I'll just back up and then I'll do a little bit of a closer pan down. This one I know I got at Marshall's because I haven't worn it yet, so the tags are still on. And I know this one was $13 because it was on clearance. I think this skirt is so much fun. I'll definitely be wearing it this week. Probably not with this top. I just left this on because I was already in it. But this one is just, it's got tiny little pleats all through, and I will definitely get closer, but I just wanted to show you the full look. This one has a really loose waistband, not really loose, but not tight in any way that would feel constricting, which is really nice. I don't like anything that feels too constricting. Let me pan down for you. Okay, here's this one where you can see the waistband. I've just really been enjoying wearing skirts. It's something I haven't done in quite a while. I think maybe like the 90s was the last time I wore skirts with any frequency, but I am really getting into them again, and I just love the way they look. So this one, I don't know if you can see the tiny little pleats, probably not, but it's also got tiny little polka dots. This is black with white polka dots. I just thought it was super cute. I love the length, and it would be great for work where I want to cover my legs, but just kind of like hike my skirt up at lunchtime and sit on a bench and eat my lunch in the sun. So that's that skirt, and I have one more. All right, I forgot to mention that last skirt was by WDNY. This one is by Indigo Rose. It may look familiar if you've seen my last What I Wore video, because I wore it this week to work. I also wore the jeans this week to work. So this one is so fun. It's got like a satiny sheen to it, which is super cute. I forgot to tie the tie, so I'm gonna do that right now on camera, but it has a little tie. Even the tie has polka dots, which is a fun little detail. This has pleats as well, but they're much bigger than the last skirt. I love the way it feels. It is also lined, so it's not see-through, which is lovely. I really appreciate that. Here is the back of this one. I wore a longer black tank with this. This short one works pretty well, I guess. That other black tank top that I wore with this did ride up a bit, and I think that's because of the satiny material. I think it just kind of slid up during the day, because normally that doesn't happen with skirts. So yeah, just something to think about. You could wear something tucked in with this as well, but I just love this. I will show you a little bit closer. All right, isn't this adorable? I love it so much. I got so many compliments on this one when I wore it to work the other day, and I just, yeah, super fun. I will be wearing this all spring and summer for sure. This one was about $16, and I think I got it at Ross. I think this was the one skirt that I got at Ross. I think everything else came from Marshall's, except the dress I'm about to show you. Anyway, this is that skirt. Super fun. I love it so much. All right, last but definitely not least, because you guys know how much I love my dresses. This one is by Tommy Hilfiger. I love it so much. You probably saw it a couple weeks ago if you saw my video from, I think I got this one like 3 weeks ago, so I probably wore it just like 2 weeks ago, because I don't seem to want to hold off when I buy new clothes. I want to wear them all at once. So this one is kind of like a knee-length little dress, but it's got a couple of ruffles here at the bottom. So much fun. The sleeves have a little bit of a ruffle too. So cute. There's like 2 layers of sleeves there. It's a nice kind of fitted look without being too fitted and too tight to the body. So I just kicked off my sandal, but I really love this dress. Again, another item that I've gotten so many compliments on, and I have worn a few times already because I love the colors. I love that the flowers kind of cascade down in lines almost, if you look closely enough. I love the colors. I love that it's navy and not black. I wear a lot of black, and I prefer navy on my body, so it's nice to find something that's got a navy tone to it. It just fits really nicely. So this one was, I believe this was about $25, and I got this one at Ross a few weeks ago. Anyway, that's my haul. I did buy a pair of sandals as well. I'm not gonna go upstairs and get them because Luna is really comfy on the couch and I don't want to move her, and I would have to take her down to go get my sandals. So if you want to see those, if you're really interested, I wore them in my what I wore video, which I posted yesterday probably, or yeah, I think I'm going to post this on Sunday. So that one I posted today, Saturday. Anyway, this one's going out tomorrow, I think, because I just want to share. So anyway, guys, that's it for my Ross and Marshalls haul. I'm excited to have those two stores close by in New Hampshire. I can't think of where we might have a Ross store. I don't think we have one. If we do, it's in the southern part of the state, which is nowhere near where I'm from. And then Marshalls, we did have a Marshalls, but I never had great luck there. I have had pretty good luck at the one here so far. I used to shop a lot at Kohl's, and things have kind of flip-flopped, and I had zero luck the last time I went to Kohl's. So maybe the selection down here is just a little bit different, but I have been on the lookout for clothes that kind of keep me warm, but also will be nice and cool for later in the day. So I had really good luck when I went, and really enjoyed my shopping trip as well. I went with my sister the first time when I got this dress, and then I went with my daughter the second time when I got everything else. So thank you guys so much for coming along. Let me know what you think of these. Is this anything that you would add to your closet? What do you think about skirts? Are they like something that you enjoy wearing? Do they drive you crazy? Is it harder for you to match something with them? That's why I tended to stick with dresses a lot in the past, because I would have a hard time finding things to go with skirts, if that makes sense. But I feel like I'm in a space where I am doing better with finding things that I can match up. So let me know if that's ever been an issue for you guys, and if you overcame it, and how you feel about skirts these days. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye. You happy on the couch? Are you happy on the couch? Yeah, good girl.